Alright, Karath. You got a bag of hammers? What do you got?
Yes, what's on your mind?
What can you tell me about this place?
Manan's a neutral world. They're the only source of Colto, the healing fluid, and they use that to remain free from both the Republic and the Sith. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate. I'm not really sure, but you can figure it out on your own, can't you?
Well, fuck you!
Yes, what's on your mind?
Why do you want revenge?
I already told you, he betrayed us all.
You aren't fooling me. I can see right through your bullshit with these sick 90s visors.
Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
No, I'm just asking for no reason.
It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
That was horrible. This yogurt is delicious, by the way.
Of course not. How could you? I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them. And I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left. She had courage, and she was stubborn. Could never talk her out of anything when she put her mind to it. And she hated it when I signed back onto the fleet at the start of the war. I had planned on leaving soon, to join her.
Tell me more while I eat.
His name was Dustin, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway, I hope that answers your questions. Let's continue with what we were doing.
Right, and by continue what we were doing, you mean continue what I was doing while leaving you here on the ship because you're a useless bag of shit. Ha ha!
How can I help? I wish I could help you with that. How can I help?
Don't tell me! How you can help, and then say that you wish you could help.
I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
She wants me in her panties. You want to do me?
You're teasing me. You know very well what I said. Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising. No, I'm not. Why must you make this so difficult for me? Can't you just accept a simple compliment?
You must be more forward. I'm a simple man.
I see. Is there nothing I can do to make it up to you? I would rather we were friends.
How close?
You know I can't feel that way about you. About any man. It isn't permitted. I'm a Jedi. I must resist these temptations. But I still want to consider you a friend. We could never be anything more, though. That isn't allowed. I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be
Don't
sick
use
of
such
my
large
lectures about the dark
words,
side
woman!
and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Don't forget edgy, critical, and overly secretive.
Yes, well, there's no need for you to agree so wholeheartedly. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course.
We can be more than friends. Ignore the small Yoda lookalike. I have a sick, but unfortunately thin mattress in the back of the... Really, I've been meaning to get a better bedroom here, but it's just very difficult.
Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal. If this is going to cause a problem, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Can you really see how they're like giving you like 16 different ways of trying to shut this whole situation down?
Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better, but enough soul searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
Making my life difficult, woman. All I want to do is get a little bit laid, avoid the space AIDS, because I hear that's pretty prevalent in space. Hey.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
You're a woman. Tell me what the fucking deal is with the bitch up front, would you? I just want to get my dick wet, and she's being awfully difficult. That seemed awfully misogynistic. That's terrible. All for the show. Of course, I would take her out for a fine steak dinner and never call her again.
What is it you would like to speak to me about? I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
If Natalie was still in the house and within earshot, she would have, like, came in here and smacked me in the back of the head. She came in, what the fuck was... Honest to God.
I have been thinking about myself, about KOTOR, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it. More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the Council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it.
If I see you begin to slip back, I will intervene with the backside of my right hand. I keep it strong.
I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust.
Alright. Navigating these ships is difficult, isn't it, Bolton? I know, buddy. Gotta concentrate. Yo, Candaris, you look like you've
Yeah, what do you want?
gotten laid a few times. Know anything about Manan?
Waterworld's never had much of an appeal for us to conquer. They may put up a good fight in their own environment. No match for us, of course. But they don't really have anything of value, either. The thing this world is good for is a substance known as Colto. Colto is the single best healing substance in the galaxy. But the Mandalore are not as weak and fragile as your Republic and Sith warriors. When we enter a battle, we carry weapons powerful enough to pulverize cities. Both in our wars and in our own personal combats, there are no survivors. So Colto does not hold the appeal it does for your peoples. You have anything else you want to ask?
Do you have like an off switch for your insanity meter?
Stimulants make a warrior out of even the weakest human. Here's a stamina-boosting stimulant to help you get tougher. There anything else you need? Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is. A real warrior knows his own limits, and there anything...
There's never enough cocaine.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Never enough. Always more. Alright. Bastila. And... I don't know if I want my HK droid with me or what. He's not as good with the computers and shit. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna bring our 2 droids just for fun. Probably gonna get owned, but we're gonna do that. We're gonna bring 2 droids. Well, actually, no, we're not. Fuck, I can't. I'm so indecisive. I'm just gonna take my usual. Need to be able to hack shit. Okay. Level up! Security and computer use. Toughness! Man, where does she get off all trying to tell me how to be light side and shit? I'm borderline friggin' Jesus. I can't even see my feet anymore.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the galactic senators deign to give you.
Wow.
It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you
Ha!
gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded
Excuse me.
fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love
Do
to see
it!
you throw the
Fight!
punch.
Fight! Fight! Fight!
And all
Fight!
the cameras around the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words
Oh,
anyway.
sour.
If you ever feel like relieving yourself
Oh, man.
of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
Oh man, that guy just got his shit pushed in verbally.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude. No, really, I should apologize. I should try to control myself, as you Jedi do. Is there anything I can help you with? Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manan, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere.
Breaking the law?
Yeah, the Selkath want to maintain their neutrality in this war we're fighting with the Sith, and they enforce it very strictly. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe Colto export restrictions.
Sour.
And that could lose us the war altogether. You're joking.
Damn it, no, even though I've
I'm
heard
sorry,
about it
but
twice.
Everyone knows what Colto is. It's the most powerful
just wanna hear
healing
about it
agent
again.
in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that Colto is only found naturally on Manan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Colto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites. The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Colto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Colto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something.
Well, it's a
Is there
good
anything else
thing
you
we're
require?
here on the planet, isn't it? Huh?
Star map? Like an ancient artifact or something? No, I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Tell me about the city.
It's big. Real big.
Okay.
Actually, it's pretty much the only real city on the entire world. The only place for us air breathers, anyway. Manan is a water world, which you may have noticed on your way down to land here, inhabited natively by a species of fish people called the Selkath. They built this city to cater to us off-worlders, and as a base of operations to export Colto, which is the only real thing they have to trade here. The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can... Is there anything else you require? Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that? Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi. You look like a descendant of berries. Let me see your inventory. Let me see it. Oh, you just have the usual shit. Random holding cells. Nubasa. Well, shit. Flick my tits and call me Susan. I just so happen to have several random creatures on board that may or may not be a rare species that have just been sitting around doing absolutely nothing, and I've been trying to find a way of getting rid of them. Yes! What? No! Oh dear. Deal. I don't want anything to do with those giska, and I also don't want to be a dick and just do it for free. Because you're gonna have all sorts of trouble.
Enough time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Colto ready to load before my shift is over.
Ooh, we can watch the shippies come in. That's kind of neat.
We've got all the proper Colto training permits, so back off.
I'm just here to watch. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I want to see if you can watch them take off and go back. Oh, you can. Please. Maybe? Yes! The hatch is closing! Oh god, they're leaving at the same time. That's terrifying. That's pretty awesome. I dig it. If not, then it looks like we're moving on to the next area. My only problem with bringing the R2 unit with you everywhere is that you have to listen to his freaking movement animation sound effect the whole time. Nope, nothing there. Alright, let's go into the west section. Lovely. Hello, random person. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Just a rando Pazaak player. No biggie. Sure, what are the rules though? Punishable by death. Okay. Okay. Good news. I am incredibly good with words. Really? Fuck you.
The Force is not a thing to be trifled with. Continue to use it frivolously and you may find...
Oh, fuck off, Bastila. Now you're making me feel bad, you dick stick. Why you gotta do that, huh? Why you gotta fucking be like that? Why couldn't you just let me be the asshole and fucking do it? Now you're making me feel bad. Now I'm gonna go back and do it again. And we're in. What is this random little corner supposed to be? Alright. Dat. Water.